everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. Thursday Hoops. It's going to be Grant Hill and the Phoenix Suns up against Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
It's an NBA afternoon, and it's time to check the starting five, brought to you by State Farm. First for the Suns, Nash out there with Brooks. And they've got Marcin Gortat out there, the big man at the center. He's the definition of a superstar and is always a major factor. And it's Hill, and it's Fry in at power forward. And then for the Los Angeles Lakers, Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And they've got Andrew Bynum, the big man, all in the middle. He's a superstar, no doubt. And what a huge boost for this team, night in and night out. Then there's Artest, and it's Gasol at the four-man position. Here's Brooks. Gets the bucket from 20 feet away. Brooks has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Suns.
You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coast into the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot, and then find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
Here's Kobe. The three is launched. Gets it to go. For the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now we finally got what we deserve. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just look tired, both physically and mentally.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Well, Kevin, he basically wants to put a ton of pressure on the ball when the other guys are bringing it up the court. He anticipates plenty of opportunities to create steals and turn them into easy points on the opposite end, freeing up their offense a bit, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly Clark and Steve about defense for them early on.
Well, you know what I mean. It's pretty simple. The fewer points you allow, the fewer you have to score for yourself. I mean, that's elementary.
Yeah, and particularly in this game, I think it makes sense. I mean, establish the defensive end of the floor, try to convert some buckets in transition off your defense, and try to take control of the game that way.
You know, to have somebody as dependable as he is on the offensive end, that's extremely invaluable to this team.
Here's Nash, drops in the breakaway layup. Nash has got his first 2 points of the night.
You have to have such a great feel for the ball to get a finger roll like that to go.
Well, one of the things I love about Steve Nash, although he is right-handed, he loves to use that little pull-up jumper he has when he's going to his left. He's pretty ambidextrous, and I think that goes back to all of the time he spent playing soccer. He's equally balanced on both sides of his body, and I see that with a lot of soccer players.
That's a great point to talk about in that pull-up jumper of Nash and being able to go either way, use either hand. Steve, you know he can pick teams apart with that.
Well, he can do whatever he wants on the floor, Kevin, and what I like best about him is that he just reads the situation each game. And if his team needs him to score, he'll score. If not, he'll distribute. But he's so skilled, there's not anything that he can't do on the floor.
And stolen by Fisher. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
With that one, boy, they got the crowd buzzing there.
A pretty perfect play all around.
What a fantastic dunk to finish it off, too.
Here is Brooks. Picked up by Kobe. This is DeFry. Here's Childress. Here's Lopez up with it. It's blocked, and they're able to recover.
That was a lot of contact there. Good call.
You know, he bothered his shot, but he still got a pair of free throws out of it.
Free throw, good from Fry. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, you take a look at the Suns and the Lakers. Historically, the two powerhouses in the Pacific Division, they faced off in the playoffs a dozen times over the years. The Lakers have taken 8 of those series, the Suns 4.
Here's Bynum, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Good overview right there, Clark, about that. The last 2 playoff series between the Suns and Lakers, both nail-biters, though. In 2007, the Suns came back from down 3 games to 1, Steve, to win the series.
Yeah, and in 2010 in the Western Conference Finals, remember the Suns were right there in Game 5, poised to take a 3-2 series lead going home. But Ron Artest made that amazing putback that led the Lakers to victory, and LA went on to win the series in 6 and the championship that season. Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Brooks against Kobe. It's hauled in by Fry.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Gasol covering. Now, here's Fry, defended by Gasol. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way. Up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you know, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Then for the Suns, Gortat's checked in for Lopez. Brown comes in for Aaron Brooks. And Xavier down in for Steve Nash.
You know, even though it's transition, he's got the green light to fire from there if he has a good look at it.
Going back to the Lakers and their letdown as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take a note. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was, Kevin. I mean, he's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting shots off against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result.
Here's Blake. The Suns getting the bucket. Walton with the ball. Johnson kicks to Blake. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, how about that nice soft finish on the alley-oop?
It was. He didn't try to do anything foolish.
No reason to act like you're in the dunk contest. Just got to get your 2 points and get back on defense.
Here's Ratliff. Now Blake. With 2 seconds left, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Nash. No good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers lead by 4.
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Here's Blake.
You know, Kevin, it turned out that Mike Brown was the man for the Lakers job, and he inherits An interesting team here in L.A. I mean, a lot of potential, but coming off a disappointing end to last season.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled big men in the NBA. Kobe Bryant said fundamentally he has no weaknesses. He can shoot the ball, handle the ball, pass the ball, defend, he can block shots, he can steal, and he can move his feet. But guys, the question at times for Gasol has been his killer instinct. We'll see if he can help carry the Lakers to his third title this season.
And getting swept by the Mavs gave this whole team motivation to come back hungry.
Yeah, the Lakers have reloaded and should be motivated to retake that trophy.
Well, getting back to Brown for just a second. Clark, you're just talking about him. You know, Steve, he has big shoes to fill. Anytime you're trying to replace a legend like Phil Jackson, there's a lot in front of you there.
Yeah, it's one of the highest profile coaching positions in any sport in the world. But Mike Brown will be prepared. I mean, he had to deal with the circus around LeBron James in Cleveland over those years and did a nice job there. So I think Mike Brown is the right guy for the job. I thought Shannon Brown made so much improvement last season, guys. He scored well, and he worked really hard to improve his weaknesses, which were his ball handling and his outside shooting. So he became much more of a complete player.
Steve, I agree with you in terms of Shannon Brown's improvement, how hard he worked on those weak areas, handling the ball better, working more on the shot. I mean, the physical gifts were always there. Strong, tremendously athletic. I give him a lot of credit for working to make the most of that natural ability that he had. 9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score. Well, the Suns only won 23 games against Western Conference opponents last year, and that's one of the reasons they really fell from contention in terms of their postseason hopes a year ago.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Artest comes in for Luke Walton. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. And Phoenix also making a switch here. Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Steve Nash. Here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Gasol with the steal.
And nice swipe there. You could see his eyes get wide open when he saw the opportunity to take the ball.
5 on 4. Brown the pass to Brooks. Gasol covering. Brown down low. He's covered by Fisher. And it's Brown missing. Well, you know, for the Suns, Clark, why do you think they struggled so much against the West?
Well, I think part of it was they weren't...
And now, here's the Sprite Slam Cam replay.
Come on now, I didn't see that. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average, typical dunk.
Fellas, when you look at the Lakers last season in the Pacific Division, they were 12-4, pretty much the story. 3-1 against the Warriors, the Clippers, Sacramento, and even against the Suns, they went 3-1 as well.
Cans it from short range. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the pilfer.
That's such a tough catch when the ball is coming from that far away.
Like one of the things when talking about the Lakers also, they won against those teams, whether at home or on the road.
Well, they just dominated the Pacific Division, and they should have, guys, because that was one of the weaker divisions in the NBA. Phoenix was down. Golden State and Sacramento, the Clippers all down as well. So the Lakers should dominate that division.
Brooks outside. From outside the arc, another three for Phoenix.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Mike Brown is fully aware of the expectations in his first year as the Lakers head coach. He knows what he got into and understands what the Lakers consider success. Quote, "We don't play for second here." He will have his work cut out, though, given how the Lakers exited last year's playoffs.
Thank you, Doris. No doubt a lot of pressure on Mike Brown in his first year here in L.A.
Tough shoes to fill in Phil Jackson, and then a place, Los Angeles, where winning is expected. And if you don't win at all, it's been a failure.
There's Nash with the three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, you had to wonder if the Suns would move Nash, as has been the talk the last few years, in order to start the rebuilding process. But I think he's a guy that you just hold on to as long as he's producing the way he is.
Brooks, left side. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix. Clark, you're right. He's a fixture there. You mentioned trading Nash, even though the Suns are in certainly a transitional phase right now. Steve, you know about the Suns as much as anybody. You led him in the front office for those years. He means so much to that franchise.
I can't imagine the Suns trading him, Kevin, because he's the identity of the team. I mean, that's who he is, and the fans who come to the arena, even though they know they're not watching a championship team anymore, they're still watching one of the most creative point guards ever to play this game. So he makes it worth the price of admission.
Here's Brooks, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
And Artest backs down. Fades back, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Great matchup here. This game has gone back and forth.
Multiple lead changes, just a great game, guys.
And Fry kicks to Nash. He kicks it to Hill. And blocked. Goes back up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He came away empty there, and that's a shot that should probably go down.
Artest. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
We see very few mistakes from him at that end of the floor.
For the three, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
They come right back with the triple.
An eye for an eye. How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
Lakers on top. They're up by 4.
And it's been a great game out in Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us for the HP Halftime Report. A strong first half for the Lakers. Great vision and trust offensively. Their passing has been key. An unbelievable half from Kobe Bryant. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And the Suns going all out. They've been a terror in transition, dicing up the D on the open court. It's been a superstar display by Aaron Brooks. He's got 12 points and is also helping set the table. Who's ready to eat? Some great basketball in today's game from these two. They've carried the scoring load so far. Thanks for tuning in here. Now we go back there. Kevin Hart.
Welcome back. A great night here in downtown Los Angeles, all dressed up and ready to go. Here's Kobe. Artest on the wing. He's guarded by Hill and stolen by Fry.
And, you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
Well, eventually, guys, you know those mistakes will come back and haunt you, so they've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. Well, last season, the Suns' road record dipped well below 500, 17 and 24. And that's one of the reasons they were on the outside looking in when it came to playoff time.
And here's the break. Tries for the alley-oop. Oh, and a nice defensive play to interrupt the alley-oop. Here's Hill, and it's sent back by Bynum. Lakers leading by 4. Gasol backing down. And again, it's the Lakers. Steve, that's your old team, the Suns. They could put on a show, certainly. They always have with Nash. But Clark, they couldn't get enough wins on the road. 17 and 24, as Steve just said.
Yeah, well, that may have been part of it, too. I mean, those high-scoring games tend to get the crowd engaged, and that gives the home team life. I mean, when you're an up-and-down team, you're giving the other team possessions as well. And when you're not really strong defensively, then that creates opportunities to not be able to finish games or close out opponents. And I think the Suns struggled at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Hill. 5 points in the game. Covered by Artest. Gortat dishes to Fry. Out to Nash. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's 3 for 4 field goal shooting here in the third, so offensively, they're looking good.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Boy, that did not look good, Clark. I'm not sure how soon we'll see him back.
Yeah, I'm with you there, partner. I mean, that's the last thing anybody wants to see, that kind of injury.
So for the Suns, Josh Childress, he's checked in for Hill. Brown comes in for Aaron Brooks. And it's Xavier Dowdell in for Steve Nash. Lakers also with the Suns. Blake's checked in.
Tell you what, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they got to find a way to get out there on him.
Good look. Brown, good. Brown's got 12.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Backing down is Bryant. Here's Bynum. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And the Lakers lead by 6.
One of the things you love about Andrew Bynum, guys, is his hands. He's got the ability to catch the ball in traffic for a big guy, and then he's so long that he can finish at the rim very easy.
Gortat with the steal. Now, here's Childress. He's guarded closer. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And Clark, of course, speaking of Andrew Bynum's great hands, he was coached closely by the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar early in his career.
And Kevin, you could not ask for a better mentor as a young center. I mean, Bynum possesses the same kind of overwhelming length that Kareem had. And
and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, going straight to the hoop, attacking the whole way.
yeah, nice finish. Cap that break off and stop.
Here's Brown. 12 points for him. Guarded by Kobe. Martinez knocks it away. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Kobe. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Brown.
You know, they're lucky to be leading here as much as we've seen rather loose control of the basketball, Kevin.
And fellas, that's something they have to address. I mean, double-digit turnovers in just the first half, that's unacceptable.
Fueling their offense by forcing turnovers. That's what's taking place right now, guys.
Well, where would they be without all these extra possessions, guys? Well, despite Steve Nash's amazing play on the offensive end, the Suns defense just couldn't make enough stops to help that team get into the playoffs. The defensive deficiencies, just too much to overcome.
And the Suns call time here. Well, Steve, let me give you some numbers here. The Suns defense, 6th worst in the NBA last season, down from Clark number 12 the season before.
And you know, Amari Stoudemire, not known as an elite defender, but he did give them an interior presence. Hopefully, Gortat can give them some of that toughness inside this season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Theo Ratliff, he's just checked in for Bynum. Smith comes in for Pau Gasol. Matt Barnes has checked in for Ron Artest. And it's Johnson in for Kobe. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off, and it's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Gortat was a really nice pickup for the Suns. He was a backup to Dwight Howard in Orlando. Never really got the minutes that he deserved. And the Suns gave him that opportunity, and he made the most of it.
And here is Blake. He's got 14. Fades. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pushing it up. Three-pointer. And there's Brown. That's getting the assist by Hill. And now just a 1-point Laker lead. And Gortat has really given the Suns the presence they so desperately need in the paint. Just put it out to order for the Phoenix ball.
On the other side, he's got a big body. He's active. He's an excellent offensive rebounder, Kevin. He's not a bad finisher around the rim, so he's shown that he's a starting caliber center, although I think his best role is mid-range at the return. That element that especially when you're this
We're just before the break edge at Dwight Howard over Orlando before the trade defeats. Puts it up. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot and go to the free throw line. Free throw good, Blake. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Brown Johnson. Let's go with the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his fist up.
Well, he set him up beautifully. Got his room surface.
And a great show through 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter. Who will carry the day?
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He has 29 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He's raining down the threes, guys. No, how much I'd like to see this.
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. There's the report for our
Hi, Kevin. We've seen the start of this game from Steve Blake. His play off the bench provided a huge lift to his team and really changed the course of this basketball game. You have to love the energy he provided.
was not like they would have been against this middle here on this one corner.
It's been absolutely outstanding. We may not have been expecting but its impact on this game. Sure, a huge factor on their bench.
Here is Ward.
Lighting it up here. Exciting basketball, Steve. I mean, it's been back and forth each side. Dropping in and again.
Now let's take a look at once again our Spike team. Here's Kobe. And then that's 21 points for Kobe Bryant. And Phoenix hits possession. 6-6-point game. Goes up from the top of the key. And the sets up. This guy has 2 more.
Both teams showing a lot of hustle. Especially since halftime. I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
And it's blocked. Suns trail by 4. Here's Bagheads. Bynum. And it's getting scoring again. That's good salt with it. Kobe passes to Barnes. And there's another one.
For 6 of their last 10 points. But defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint. But gotta get up there.
Get up with Jordan from the sideline.
Kevin, Alvin Gentry had some work for his team over that last break. He's still pretty confident. Turning to his guys and saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. We're still in the driving seat. We're play up to our standards.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Joe Smith, he's checked in for Bynum. Carricker comes in on Pau Gasol. And here's Artest in for Matt Barnes. Bad pass to Childress. All sorts of time. And it's good assisting on the play with Brooks.
Well, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. This thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
They're moving the ball, finding the open man, making that extra pass. They clear an area on selfishly right now.
There's a big spread between these teams and how many of their baskets have been assisted on.
They have to give credit to them for how well they've been able to find the open man with that extra pass.
Now, there's Childress. Guarded by Kobe.
That time.
And they wanted nothing to do with him.
Yeah, not what the coach had in mind when he drew up the defensive game plan.
Here's Fisher with the ball. Outside, Kobe. Just tipped. George with the steal.
What a massive defensive.
It's all evened up at 87.
What a great game. This looks like it's going to go right down the wire.
Well, you talk about what happens in close games. Mistakes are magnified. Both teams have to be very careful down the stretch here. On fire from outside. You got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass a drive.
Some changes for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Smith. Pau Gasol is subbed in for Derek Harrison. Phoenix also making some changes. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Childress. Beverly comes in for Michael Peaches. And it's Brown in for Aaron Brooks. Another.
Goes down, guys.
Yeah, you got to get up into him defensively. I mean, you got to put pressure on guys and make them put the ball on the floor.
Now Dell's coming for Phoenix. .131 left in the game. Tries to save it. Picked up by Artest. And Pride kicks to Brown. Another three for Phoenix.
Wow, fantastic performance from the Arc here in the second half.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Dowdell dishes to Hill.
Turnover is starting to become a factor here, guys. They've got to reverse that trend.
Less than 1 minute left. Takes it right up. Money!
Boy, what a huge shot there.
How about what a game? I mean, he answered the bell with that one.
Outside, Kobe. Picked up by Brown. From downtown. Nails the three.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Out of bounds. And they'll possession. The Suns making a switch here. Pietrus is checked in. .40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Fry kicks to Pietrus. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open three.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 2. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jared Dudley's checked in for Michael Peters. Here's Kobe. Now off the inbound. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
And the Suns making a change here. Here's Brown. It goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He was just a hair away from making that steal.
Steve, I like the instincts there. Terrific. To see the pass coming and knock it away, well done.
Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Bryant. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Hart. Aaron Brooks is checked in for Phoenix. Artest on the way. Knocks it loose. Over Hill, and Artest gets it to go on the assist by Gasol. Artest's got the first basket here in overtime for the Lakers. Here's Brooks. Goes up, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Backing down is Bryant. Oh, and trying for it. Here's Brooks. He's covered by Fisher. Takes a shot at the elbow. And here's the Lakers. Lobs it up there. Tipped. Inside to Gasol. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Lakers lead by 2. Timeout called the Suns. Some changes for Phoenix. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Dudley. And it's Xavier Dowdell in for Aaron Brooks. Here's Dowdell. Outside Hill. Guarded now by Andrew Bynum. And it's sent back by Bynum. And here comes Kobe. Right side Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
He's just playing so well across the board, guys.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's exactly what his stats look like. Definitely.
Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. The Suns making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Here's Brooks. From the arc. Shot's good. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Simply said, it's going to take a much better effort than that, son, on a shooter like him.
And there's Andrew Bynum on the assist from Kobe. 8 points for Bynum. Suns trail by 3. Brooks outside. Brown from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
And here's Kobe for 3. Gets it to go. Kobe's got 41.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Brooks, the pass to Hill. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
He's just so clutch. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
Now Fisher. Goes up. Buries it. Here is Brooks. Steve, what a big possession right here.
No doubt, guys. You can feel the tension in this building.
Kicks it to Fry. Off the screen. Again, Phoenix.
Ran him right off the tough pick there, and that freed him up for the Jet.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped. And here is Brown. 13 feet out. Shoots it up. Can't cash in.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
Does make the second, and that ties this game up.
He couldn't make them all, but at least he got this game tied up.
Timeout called the Lakers. The score knotted at 110. We've got 13 seconds left in overtime. Here's Fisher. Outside, Kobe. For 3. Right between the eyes.
And the rim must look enormous. To him right now, everything falling.
And I'm not sure if it's ever going to stop.
Here's Dowdell. From deep three-point range, can't get the 3 to fall. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect of play. They didn't look tired at all to me.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.